Okay, it says I'm live, so I guess I'm. What the heck? Okay, that's what you got. All right, the computer's telling me need to go watch myself. Hi, Galena. We're gonna play with distress oxides today. So I'm shaking them because it says shake them sideways. So I thought, well, I'll get that out of the way while we wait for people to kind of wander in here. I'm a couple minutes early, 5 minutes actually, it looks like. Hi, Elaine. At least we got sunshine today, right? Yesterday was beautiful. What the hell? How long is that ad going to go on? All right. I've got the channel up on my phone, so if I have trouble with chat today, I've got an option. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Marie. Hi, Beth. Hi, Gail. Hi, Nanamo. Yeah, I feel fine. I think I was just tired of whining the other day. Hey, Lori. Not really, Elaine. I haven't been sleeping, so I've just been crappy. But it's more sleep deprived than anything. I don't know why these have this residue at the bottom. I can't tell if they're really shaken up or not. Now I don't know which ones I've done and which ones I haven't. Hi, Kim. So, yeah. And these are all Eileen's fault, as is everything in the world. Hi, Holly. I love the monkeys. Take some drugs. Well, I had been taking Benadryl at night, and I decided to give that up. But it's been a few weeks ago, and I've been sleeping fine. I may have to go back to it, but I really don't want to do that. But I might have to, because this getting up at 1 o'clock and changing beds is just baloney. Hi, Xandra. Hi, Jilly. Yeah, everything is Eileen's fault, and we'll just badmouth her while she's not here.
You be nice to my Eileen.
She's not here yet, so save all your goodness for later, Robert. Are you going into town?
Yeah. Here,
Are you going to go take that?
Yeah.
One, pick up your meds.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably should make a list.
Yes.
Oh, there's Eileen. Now you can sweet talk Eileen, Robert.
I was talking bad about you, Eileen.
No, I wasn't talking bad about you, but boy, he is sticking up for you. I have to say that. Don't you talk bad about my Eileen. Really, not sleeping is probably her fault too. All right, look what we got out to play with, Eileen. I think I haven't shaken that one yet. I don't know which ones I've shook up and which one I haven't. Oh, now look at her. Love you, sweet Robert. Hi, Carrie Ann. I don't know about these two. I think they're going to like gang up on me at some point. Hi, Panty Girl. You just got a set of oxides, but not the sprays. Anxious for the show. Well, I have the ink pads too. I wonder if I should get them out. Hi, Carrie Ann. Hi, AJ. You know, Eileen, that's funny that you say that. How long did it take? Because I did it just before I came on. You'd think these things contain freaking gold the way they package them, right? Like they are shrunk wrapped till it took, I don't know, probably good between more than 5 minutes, I'm sure. He's got Smexy overalls on today, Galena. Why on March 9th? What's March 9th? Is that your birthday or something? Hi, Wendy. It took you an hour. I know, but that's what I was thinking when I was unwrapping them. Jesus, you'd think I'm unwrapping gold here. And then they say to shake them sideways. So you can't give them like a real good shake up and down. That's because they don't want junk to get up in the tube. But then I got thinking, do you think UPS or whoever, United States Postal Service, cared when they were dealing with the box? They weren't. They were going every which way. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Julie. Hi, Vicki. So, yeah. So I think that should be all of them. I think I've shaken up all of them. But I'm excited to give these bad boys a go. And I did order these, I don't know, last Thursday or something from Xander's. And lo and behold, they came Saturday. They were, that's one thing about Z. She gets your stuff to you like in a jiffy. Oh, Painty Girl just figured out the answer. They wrap them so that the craft gnomes don't get them. That makes sense. Oh, thanks, Dee. Yeah, watch that settings gear that you're up at 740 or above. Well, yeah, 720, I think is what it is. Hi, Karen. And you should get a better picture. Mine came up just fine. Let's see. Why am I not getting chat on my phone? Let me check this real quick. All right. I don't know. It's not showing chat on my phone right now, so I don't know what that's about. But anyway, it looks like chat's okay on the computer today, which I don't get why sometimes it is and when sometimes it's not. I don't get it, so I can't worry about it. Hi, Jean. So anyway, before I do the distress sprays, and if I need to get anything else out, Eileen needs to tell me. And I don't know why, but this finger has been really swollen the last 3 days. I don't know if I got bit or what the heck, but gosh, I can barely bend it. So, like I was saying, I got my box from Z, and she's just so precious, I swear. The girl is so precious. I ordered, let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of the Distress Oxide sprays. And I don't know, Eileen, how many colors are there? I got 7 of them. Hi, Holly. If I didn't say hi, I think I did, though. So I got 7 of the Oxide sprays. And then I also ordered this Mermaid Dreams, which I'm not a mermaid girl like Z, but I just like the circles. So I went ahead and got that embossing folder because I have this great machine that I've got to figure out all the supplies and crap for. So I did that. I have not used it yet. I will at some point. This is the paper that it came wrapped in, which is really cool. Mappage. So I might end up spraying on this today too. Never know. And then look at this, what Z sent. This was so funny because last week, you guys, I was telling you about the emu. The emu got out of its pasture. And so when this showed up, it was just like, oh, I have to do like a emu getting out of its pasture page. Get out magicals and other types of sprays. Okay, they're right behind me, so I can get there. There's 12. Okay, so I've got 7 of them, which is more than enough, believe me. And she sent these little stickers, which is looks like a page out of a one ad section. So I haven't used those yet. And I got a couple of coloring pages. She stamped me some of the mushrooms from the stamp set that I was a little hacked off that I didn't get. So, and they're on watercolor papers. So that's cool because I'll get to use my watercolors on them. So Z, as always, thank you. Oh, and then another thing. Pay attention, Z, because you guys are probably going to make fun of me and laugh at me now, but that's okay because that's what you should do. In the box, also, I love the shrooms too. Oh, I love the shrooms. Were these 2 containers. And this is black diamond pigment powder. And I'm going to be careful tipping them because the plastic bag had this shimmer on it. And look, I've already got shimmer on me. the plastic bag inside had just shimmer everywhere. And these bottles were just covered. Look, the shimmer's here already. Look at, it's like, oh, it's worse than printer's ink, I swear to God. But I don't know what they are or what I'm supposed to do with them. So could somebody help me out there? See how, I mean, they're gorgeous colors. Really, really gorgeous. Yeah. Love the shimmer. Well, you should have seen me Saturday when I opened this. It was just like, I had to get them out of the bag, and it was just like, oh my gosh, what do I do? I had shimmer everywhere. Yeah, I am going to be shimmering like crazy. But I feel stupid because I don't know what to do with them. They're, I think, just pigment powder. And I'm assuming you mix them with like, it's okay, Xandra. You could never have known that was going to happen. Yeah, but it was like a shimmer bomb. So you know how Barb Owen doesn't like glitter? Just send her some of this. She'll think glitter is awesome. So if anybody knows what to do with this stuff, would you tell me? I think I can mix it with other mediums and stuff like that. But thank you, Z. You're getting a lot of buffering. See, I'm watching on my phone and there's no buffering. So if you're getting buffering, oh, you just play with it like magicals. Okay, all right. Well, I figured we would maybe add some of the shimmer. I don't have a chopstick to measure it, Dee Dee. So I don't know. And I don't have a little spoon either. I'll figure out something, that's for sure. So that was my Z Happy Mail, and it was awesome. Getting a box from Z is like Christmas every time. Every time. Oh, and there's shimmer up on the counter. I'm going to be blue shimmery girl. And then I got a card from Teresa Peterman. She writes monthly to a whole group of us, I guess. And she said that this card was not one of her normals, but look at how cute it is. May all your wishes come true. And she didn't sign it, so I could go ahead and use it. No wish is too big or small. So thank you, Teresa. And then she wrote a long letter. And Teresa, I can imagine you are absolutely sick of winter. I'm sick of winter, and mine, I'm sure, has not been even remotely as brutal as yours. So just keep the faith, girl, because I know for certain that spring is coming. Yesterday and today, we're kind of getting a little hint of it. And then I wanted to show you guys this. I've talked periodically, off and on, about my my pen pal. Well, we're writing again, but I wanted to show this. This is the second envelope I've gotten like this. But look at her writing in her envelopes. Now you guys know why I did envelopes, because this is the kind of stuff she does. Her handwriting and everything is so gorgeous. And then she told me, and she wrote like long letters. She wrote on this, she said, because I had watercolored her a flower and sent it. Have a go, EB, one of my first practice cards, don't judge. This is her first watercolor practice. And so, like, what's she going to do in a few weeks' time? Like, who could make fun of this? This is so cool. So, and she calls me EB, which it stands for evil, dirty word. Because she knows me pretty darn well. Yeah, it's so pretty. She just, like, when you get her letters, and that's how we got writing again, I said, I just miss that feeling of walking down the driveway, thinking about getting a fresh cup of coffee and sitting down reading a letter from the Wicked Wench. And she said, well, we can fix that. So she wrote me a letter, and now we're writing again. And we only stopped writing because both of our lives got really crazy busy. So yeah, so we're writing again, and I'm happy about that. Okay, any of the prompt scale in the scavenger hunt that you don't have specifically what I'm talking about. You can make it up. You can cut a picture out of a magazine. You can be as innovative as you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, printed stationery. You can get a piece of paper, put a stamp on it, call it stationery, and go with that, really. There are no rules. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how there are really no rules when it comes to scavenger hunt. The whole idea is to get you just being innovative and creative and doing something, and zero pressure. That's the deal. It's a zero pressure kind of deal. So there you go. And what else did I have to show? I think that's it. I think that's it. I did order over the weekend. Damn you, Kathy Arbor. I did order some new watercolor books. So later on in the week, I'll have those to show. And I'm going to, I could get my spray box out, but I think I'm going to just get a piece of big white paper and spray on this. And what I did was I just cut out some tags. Yeah, and I'm going to spray on them and then decorate them. Good, Gail. A lot of people, I get really good feedback on the scavenger hunt. People just enjoy it. Oops. So I hope these work good. I think I've got them all pretty well. Shook up. Let me get the magicals out so Eileen can yell at me. But first, I'm just going to spray the oxides and see how beautiful they are. And I do have the pads as well. So did you cut those with a die? No, I did not. I cut them with an X-Acto and my paper cutter. So I just made up the, actually all I did was take an 8.5 by 11 sheet, cut it in half and then in thirds, and then trimmed off the corners. That's how hard a tag is to make. You don't need a die for that. I know Eileen will say, oh, you need to get a die. All right. Just cut them real easy. I may run out. I may have to cut some more before this whole thing is over. Anyway, I need to focus you freaks somewhere so the camera doesn't go cuckoo. We're going to start with Pissy Pink because we want Eileen to be happy early. Okay, get ready. And I don't know, I haven't watched a Tim Holtz video, so I don't know anything. I just want to see the colors, and I don't know if I should be doing Smack and Dragon. I'm going to get out a baby wipe so I can wipe their little noses as we go. Because I'm sure this is just like any of the other sprays. And for those of you who aren't familiar with oxides, they're a combination of what? Dye and pigment inks. And the pigment part is reactive with water, right? Have two things left for the scavenger hunt. One is splots, and I'm afraid I'm not a splots girl. Oh, just go for it, Jillian. Just go for it. All right, and to the pink, we're going to add fossilized amber. Ooh, pretty. Oops, focus you freaks, going to get colorful. Oops, wipe its little nose. Yeah, it is a combination. And then one part of it, and I'm sure it's the pigment portion, is reactive to water. So after these dry, I can add water to it. All right, we're going to add the spice marmalade to this. I just want to see the colors all together. And then we'll spray water. And when Tim Holtz does it, he sprays it on his craft mat and then smushes it all in. We're going to put that one aside. But can you see? I can't tell if you guys can see. And I might have to shut my blind because it is... oh, you have to add the water before it dries? Okay. got my sprayer here, but I'm going to go ahead and shut this and see if that helps the color. Yep, that's going to help you guys with the color. I sprayed it right on there, Eileen. I might try of course, I don't know if I have the same colors. I should have the same colors. But it was almost like that one came out, it was already distressed. Hi, Kathy. Sorry if I missed anybody. Hi, Jen. Other Jen, not Jen Oz. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. But the colors are real muted. I mean, don't expect like a dilution spray or anything like that, because that's not going to happen. So I cut this. The tank that I'm working on right now is just your basic cardstock that any of us would have. Okay, this one I'll do different. I'll add water. Maybe, okay. Let me grab some clean water, and rather than spray it out of the bottle, I'll just sprinkle it. Jen did some really cool sprays the other night, but oh my gosh, was she a mess when she was done. Oh, how pretty is that? It will look oxidized. Yeah, and it did. That one looked oxidized when it came out of the sprayer. All right, we're going to do another color. We're just going to let that one sit aside and dry. We're going to do the cool colors now. The problem is I didn't get green. All right, I'm going to get out my distress pads. And my Oxide pads. Because I want a green one. I want some green in here too. So we'll play with both of them together. I'm not sure why I needed both, Eileen, but here we go. Now I've got them. Let's do the Lucky Clover. And I think there's a lighter green one too. Peeled paint. Okay, cracked pistachio is the one I was thinking of. No green, how rude. I know. Well, I bought every color she had, Eileen. I'll have to, I guess, go shopping for the rest. You can let them dry and really layer them up with color for a cool effect. Yeah, we're going to give it a go. I just didn't know how the sprayers were going to work yet. So, yeah, we'll just add the green first right off the pad. And then spray the blue. I got the Mermaid Lagoon in the blue and the faded jeans, which I was happy about that. Oops, got to move like the other ones way far away because I'm going to have this spray everywhere, obviously. Love me some blue. And then the purple is Wilted Violet. When you first open them, they kind of dribble. So, look it up there. Made some mud, right? Oops, I forgot to wipe their little nozzles. It's like having a kid around. All right, I'll pull that one back now. So you can see where I did the water, how you can see how the water is reactive. That's cool. I have to try all the colors. So cool. All right, Set them aside. Yeah, the ones Jed did was amazing. Well, and she was using what other kind of spray? She was using every kind of spray she had. But I'm just gonna spray all the colors first because I just want to see the colors. And I could have done this anytime, but you guys get to watch it now. All right. I think I've already sprayed the orange because this little nozzle is already dirty. Now is going to come a really pretty one. CB got here just in time. Hi, CB. We're going to do Faded Jeans. And they do spray in a circle like that. Jen's were doing that as well. So I guess that's just the nature of the beast. Maybe what I should have done was get a mini mister out. I have one here, I think. Yeah, here's a mini mister. Maybe I'll use that. That one doesn't look very pretty, but it is really pretty. The Faded Jeans is not very dark. I guess I could get out some of these little tags and sop up some of the excess. And these are tags I made a long time ago. But I'll just sop up the excess. They come out ugly. Oh, well. This one needs some serious black. How did you know I was baiting? Hi, Fiona. I was avoiding the Oxide sprays till now. I know, Fiona. I know. I wasn't wanting them either, but you know Eileen. If you hang out with Eileen, yep, you know you're going to have them. I'm adding orange to this one. And I'll take this paper away in a little while and I'll try it on the mat just to see. Looks grungy. If you like grungy, this is definitely the product for you. Try a different color combination now. We did blue, green, purple. Let's try, I'll get out some of the Marabou sprays. Read Z's message. The rest of the sprays are coming. Don't go shopping. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for helping me out, Z. I love to buy from Z if I can. No reason not to support a fib. All right, here come the Marabou sprays, Eileen. Oh, MG. She's happy now because this place is going to turn into like the biggest mess on the planet, and that will make her happy. And the Marabou sprays are acrylic, so they're permanent. Ooh, that one's pretty. I have to get them all down so I can see their colors. They really are pretty. So we'll see what the Oxide sprays do on top of the Marabous. Is that all of them? Nope. There's a lot of them. A lot of them. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, not reading chat right now. Agreed, Kathy. Yeah, you get better cleanup prints on the mat. But who knows? Maybe I'll cut circles out of that too. You just never know. All right, we're going to do green. Oops. Let's do the lime green. Hopefully these will work good. I think I was pretty diligent. And then we're going to try the Mermaid Lagoon. And I have an idea. We're not going to do the Mermaid Lagoon. We'll do that, and Electric violet. Because I like the cool colors. All right, here we go. Now that might take a minute to dry. I'm going to add a little bit of the purple. And hopefully it's probably still going to be wet, but we're not going to worry about it. I'll just wipe it off. Probably should get, yeah, I didn't get it on there too bad. If you contaminate your Distress Oxide, you can just wipe it with a baby wipe or something and it comes right off. I've done it a ton. Oh, okay. Do I need the Focus You Freak on there? I can come out a little bit and leave this out. So hopefully that'll help. That the lime green got really, really light. Can you guys see it? I'm getting out another piece of paper so when I stamp, I don't stamp in that mud. I like to stamp these pads like this. And the darker, no, the lighter blue. The Marabou is permanent, yes, because it's acrylic. The Marabou sprays, they're acrylic sprays. So when they dry, they are permanent, or waterproof, whatever. But one thing about these is after you use them, you definitely have to wipe their little nozzles because they really get clogged up easy. And I'll just, before I put any of this away, I'll wipe them all. All right, where's the mini mister? We'll oxidize it right now. See what we get. And I'm not sure where Eileen bought the Marabou sprays. Was it Joggles? Hi, Colleen. I like this tag. I like that one a lot. All right, we're moving on. And I do actually have a plan for a few of these tags, so I'm not just going cuckoo here. Let's start with the fossilized amber this time. There is a lot of overspray for sure. Let's do the orange with it. All right, I put some water on there, so now you can watch the oxide magic happen. There's a big one right here. They are very cool. Very cool. Hi, Joan. After I get done spraying, I'll bring these tags back and we'll work on top of them. We'll use stamps and whatever else. Okay, Eileen, question I have is if I wanted to play with the magicals, would you put the oxides down first and then magical on top of them? Because I'm trying to think, if I did the magicals and got it all wet and then, well, we can dry it both ways. Let's do it on this one. Let's pick some magicals to put on top. Maybe some, well, the browns will look really pretty. I know, and everybody's going, God, don't you ever get enough of the brown? Oh, UK. You got them from Joggles, but they're on Amazon as well. So there you go. They should be available for anybody. This one we're going to use brown with. We're going to use the darker brown. Okay. This is fun. I love just spraying stuff. And all right, here we go. Here's some magicals on top of the oxides. Cool. Liking this. I don't know what the oxide will do with the magicals if it. Oh, that's cool looking. But to work on top of this now, you have to remember the magicals are not going to be permanent if there's any powder left. They're only permanent when they're fully, completely dissolved. So like right there, it looks like I've got a little bit of puddle. So I probably would end up with them moving if I do too much more on top of it. Did we have a troll? Oh man, I didn't get a chance at him. This is really pretty. Can you? I hope you guys can see how pretty this tag is. Let me see if I just changing the lighting to see what happens. Yeah, it's better for you guys if I leave that closed, so I'll leave it closed. Hi, Marianne. Yep, I like that. The one thing about the oxides that are different than I think any other product that I've seen or that I have for sure is the colors are real saturated, I guess would be the word I would use, but they're very, very muted. Like they're just so pretty. Like no other product for sure. That is the absolute truth. Like no other product ever. Okay, this one I'm going to bring back now, and I'm going to add some really pretty blue to it. Blue or green, whichever one. Let's add the Caribbean blue. See what happens. Man, it sucked up that water. It was nice to hear from her. I hadn't talked to her in a long, long time. So give peace a chance. Okay, let's start with a fresh color this time. All right, somebody can holler out the colors they want. And while I'm waiting for you to holler out the colors, I'm going to go ahead and do this little tag, the cleanup tag. I'm going to put some of the dark blue, and I'll try and remember to read the chat. I know it looks a mess, but just trust me. Look at how little I use, CB. Hardly any at all. Geez, hardly any at all. Oh, I was gone? Blue and orange. Blue and orange. Okay. That will be a Bronco tag. I think that one's going to turn out okay. I'll let that one sit aside and dry. Blue and orange. She loves blue and orange. Blotting time. I'm going to let it just go ahead and dry, Ian, and see. Just a tiny bit. I was hoping you didn't see that, CB. Hi, Raju. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not going to bet money. What are we using? We're playing with Distress Oxide sprays, pads with Marabou, with Magicals. We're just playing. We just got new stuff, so we're just playing. All right, so blue and orange. We'll do the orange first because my rule is usually lightest color first. When that little tag comes back, you guys are going to be surprised. All right, Eileen, what happens if you spray water first? Let's try that, just because I have never done it. And don't give the oxides really a chance to do anything other than mix with the water, whether they like it or not. I'm not sure why you're in love with this blue and orange. I'm not a fan. And I don't have any of the regular Distress sprays. I only have the Distress Oxide. All right, because see that blue, the faded jeans, maybe I should have used the mermaid. It turns gray. My finger's itching, which implies I've got something bit me. Something really bit me. All right. You want me to add green to this, Eileen? Kind of want to. I wish I'd gotten this color, the cracked pistachio, in the sprays. It is bad. See, I added green. I knew you would want green, so I just did it, Eileen, because somehow I knew you would ask that. Yep, CB's right, Fiona. Tell Hope we really miss her. Green does make it better. It does. Do I want to add magicals to this one? What color magical would I add? If I was going to add anything, I'd add something darker. This one might be pretty with Grab a Guy Gold. Let's try the Grab a Guy Gold on it. Just a little. I did those little shakers so that I could control how much came out. It didn't help. Oh my gosh, it did not help. Oh well, it is what it is. The Grab a Guy Gold is kind of like the quinacridone in watercolor. Just a little bit. See, I didn't get carried away, CB. She was playing with some of your things yesterday. Oh, Fiona, if you do that, please stream it. I would love to see Hope. And for those of you who don't know, Hope is Fiona's granddaughter. She is a really good little artist. She's gone on Fiona's stream and drawn for us. She does manga, and she is really, really, really good at it. Like, really good. All right, we're going to use the Marabou spray first. Which color do we want? Let's do a darker color. We'll do the, what color is this? Petrol. It's a dark kind of turquoisey kind of color. You have downloaded Minicam, just need to test it out. I tried it on my computer and really could not get it to work. That one's got writing on it, so I'll do it this way. Oh, this is dark. Yeah. All right. And this, to run before it dries if we can. All right. Some of it's running, some of it's not. It dries really quick, you guys. So if you want to run or something, you got to be ready. You got to get right on it. Okay, much to Eileen's dismay, I think I'm going to add pink to this one. Right? Hopefully the pink will cover that blue. Of course, it's going to show through and mix, but we're going to add some pink just because we can. Ooh. Pretty. My whole hand is pink now. Got to have some coffee. Throat's getting dry already. Wonder if the fossilized amber will show up on this. Yeah, these are pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, I'm going to move this paper and we're going to try some on the mat, doing Smack and Dragon. How about that? Because I think we'll get a whole different effect with the Smack and Dragon. Oops, that one fell upside down. Fixing it. I like these little tiny pieces of art. Hang on, just moving some stuff around so to make it easier for me to reach over here. Hopefully. All right. Oops, 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 oops. All right, let's do Smack and Dragon now. Dee Dee's happy about Smack and Dragon. Dee Dee is all about the Smack and Drag, man. All right. I don't really care what colors we use. I wonder if we mix the Marabou sprays on the mat with the others, what we'll get. Let's try colors that we know are going to work well together. Let's try the bright yellow with the fossilized amber. And what's this one? That's white, isn't it? Ooh, there's a gold Marabou spray. I forgot about that one. I wish I'd gotten vintage photo. You know what? Actually, I do have one distress spray, and it is vintage photo. I think. Let me double check. No. I don't. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Or it's in a different place. All right. So we'll have to use the walnut. But that's okay. We will. All right. I think we're going to have to work fast here. I don't know, but I think so. Hi, Dee. Yeah, I don't know, but I kind of suspect we're going to work fast here. So And it's going to be hard to see the colors on this mat, so you'll just have to wait until I smash and drag. Ready? Now, Eileen's going to make fun of me because I'm not a great smack and dragger, okay? And I know this. So, see? I'm not a great smack and dragger. That's interesting, though. All right. Mini Mister. Hopefully we'll get some water and see what the oxide does. Don't know. This experiments, right? Good grief. Look at her. She's already. Good grief. If we don't like it, we'll put oxide or magicals on it and see what happens. Yeah. Good grief. You have to love a supportive friend. Dee Dee, explain to this. No worries, Dee Dee. I got it under control. We're going to add some like avocado green to this, or the grease lightning green is going to be really pretty too. Dee Dee, explain this. Yeah, I think you need to be older to attend my streams because sometimes I let the dirty words slip out occasionally. And sometimes they're the only word that works, so you just got to use them in my world. All right, here we go. I didn't put a lot on. We're just going to see. See, CB, you've got me scared to death. I barely put any on at all, but it still looks cool. All right, that's a little bit better. That's better. You guys are having a difficult time with Raju there, right? Just boot them. Hi, Allie. Yeah, if they're just disruptive, just boot them. All right. What do we want to do with this one to make it more interesting now? This one's going to be fun because as you build up the layers, it's going to look way cool. And I may add some of this fossilized amber back on, just to make it a little bit lighter. We'll smack and drag that because we can. Dee Dee, explain this to her. The day I scare you, the world. They are fun, though. I mean, it's interesting to watch the layers kind of come together. I'm trying to think if I want to do another smack and drag. If my poor fragile ego can take Eileen's abuse. Not on this one, because I like this one. All right, we'll do another one. We have tons of tags. We can do a ton of them if we want. We'll do another smack and drag. What if you spray it with water, then dab with a paper towel? You mean right on the tag, Painty Girl? Smack and drag when nothing is on the mat. No, there was stuff on the mat. Elf abuse. Elf abuse. I can't take that nonsense. All right. There are some really pretty Marabou colors like this one. It's Bordeaux. I want to try this one. I'm just not sure which of the, I guess I could use, let's do this in the orange marmalade. It might be really funky weird, but let's try it anyway. All right. We're just going to put a little bit out. We're going to do the distress spray with it. I'm going to add water. All right, now I'm going to do smack and drag so Eileen can make fun of me. Smack and drag. Is that better? I have to do more than one because I got too much junk on the... I think I do good smack and drag. She thinks I get smack and drag. Smack and drag challenge. That's what I am. Smack and drag challenge. Stop cleaning the spray off the mat. Do a cleanup at the end. Kathy, that sounds like an awesome idea. That if you were in my head, you would understand why that is probably not going to happen. All right. Now I just did a little tiny bit of spray. Let's just do that. Okay. Is that better, Eileen? You like that? Just smack and drag. Better, but... Oh, don't push down on it. Okay. That's where I'm screwing up. Okay. We're going to put those to a side because I am going to add more stuff to those. Got to wash their little noses. I've been forgetting. And on the Marabou, I've learned the hard way that that's a bad thing. Bad thing. All right. So you don't press down. Just smack and drag. Smack and drag. Okay. We're going to start with Caribbean. And I got to move these out of the way so I don't trash them out. All right, what color do we want with the Caribbean? Purple. Get the tag. You will never learn. Crack-a-lack and snuck and crack. It is not push the damn thing down and drag it across me. Oh my God, I am never going to get this. Now I think I'm building up like a paranoia or something like... Oh, that went everywhere. Yeah, this spray is going everywhere. Like it's over there. It's everywhere. All right, now we're going to add some of the purple oxide with this. And I'm going to do smack and drag, even though something in my heart is telling me, don't do another smack and drag. Okay, I can't push down on it. I just got to go like that. Is that better? It looks the same to me. Well, it doesn't. It looks the same to me. What the hell? Why can I not get this? Really wet. Okay, we'll wet this again. We'll let this dry. We'll wet it again and go back. I want some more of that Marabou spray. It was this one. What did Eileen say now? Smack it down. Wet. All right, here we go. It's wet. Smack it down, but I can't drag. What? It is smack and dragging. Oh, I can't push down on it. Okay. It's the same. It's the same. Oh my gosh. I don't get it. I really don't get it. If the tag would be a diaper. Hello, tell me, Beth, that's the truth. If it was any wetter, I'd have to wipe its little butt. Put some Desinex or whatever you put on a baby's butt. Thank you, Judy. Hi, by the way, I don't even think I acknowledged you. We're here. We're going to go ahead and magical this one right now with some darker purple. Because I cannot take the abuse. Somehow I think Dee Dee has aligned herself with E.T. now. So now there's Dee Dee and Robert on her side. I don't stand a chance, you guys. Not even a chance. That was a mistake, CB. That was better. Okay. Thank you. Oh, hi, Lori. I'm glad you're here. We have another Lori name spelled the exact same way. So we're going to have to call you like Lori K or something. Try tap and lift on the leftover. Well, that had turned to mud, Kathy. It was pretty much mud. I knew it was mud. You could tell. I need more water in that spray bottle. Okay, we'll let this one run up. That's the purple magical. I can't remember what it's called, but it takes over the world pretty much. Move this out a little bit. This one has turned out pretty. Even though Smack and Drag was not like a huge success, smack like you're slamming something on the desk. Not so gentle. Tell that. Okay. Boy, I'm getting a lot of advice. I've got a lot of these orange ones, so let's do something fun with them. Smack and drag. Oh, I pressed down. I shouldn't do that. What color do I want? I really like that burgundy. Here, maybe I've got some of that. Okay, I'll do this on this one. These have sat aside and they're just barely damp now, so this is going to be some bright, bright red on this orange background. This was called Poppin' Pink, but it's more like blood red. I do like this on the background. I think it's pretty too, May. Give it a whack instead of a gentle slap. The smack makes the ink spread. The smack. Okay, so I got a smack. Okay. Whew. All right, I've never tried smack and drag with magicals, so let's do that. Let's put magicals down first. Yeah. Did you see that, CB? Woo, baby. All right. You see that puddle I got to get into? I know what it's going to do. It's going to turn everything just bright red. All right. So it's got to be. Can't I put my. That's all I got to do. Look at it's everywhere now. I don't know if they're like water soluble or if they'll just sit on top of the water. So we're going to try. We're just going to see. I think they are water soluble. I really do. Cool. I can't really tell. I'll tell in a minute when I try and wipe it. If it wipes right off, then it wasn't. If your smack doesn't make a whack sound, it may not be hard enough. Okay, Ollie, is that the rule? Is that what I need to be watching for? Yeah. Well, that one's going to have some shimmer on it, that's for sure. Pretend it's a pie in someone's face. Well, no, because then I would just get mean. If I'm going to pie somebody in the face, they're going to feel it. They're going to know they got pie in the face. Okay, I do want to dry this one just because I want to see what that shimmer stuff does. I know if I put it in medium that I could, you know, spread it on stuff. And so heat gun. Can you guys see the shimmer? Like when I say shimmer, it is shimmer. Okay, it's going to move. So that's a consideration when using that stuff, because I'm almost sure, yeah, see, I can pick it right up on my finger. Yeah. So let's see, I should add something permanent on top, because it's a smaller piece of paper, don't drag so much. Maybe that could be. All right. Look at shimmer. All right. I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put the yellow Marabou on top of it. Marabou is permanent. It's acrylic, so hopefully that will seal up the shimmer. Hoping. I'm not going to cover it. This one's getting very interesting. It's getting a lot of layers. I'm not sure what I'm going to ultimately add onto it, but Eileen was especially happy about the pissy pink that I used. Okay. Yeah, this one is nice. I'm liking this one. I finally got chat. What do we want to add to this? Let me see if I can pick up that shimmer now. Nope, the Marabou spray helps seal that shimmer. So I kind of hope that's what the Marabou would do. Yep, that shimmer is now stuck in place. So that's a good thing. I'm not sure if I want magicals on this. I could do a little tiny attempt at smack and drag. Or should I just leave that alone because I'm inept? I think I should leave it alone. We're going to add some oxides on here now so it will oxidize. I'm going to add Mermaid Lagoon. Ooh, baby. That's a lot. And I'm just flicking water on it so the oxides will work. Because remember, I can still stamp on this. I can put mediums on it. Yeah, whatever. Use it for a stencil. That one's got a lot of layers. All right. With the leftovers now, I'm going to do smack and just a little drag. Oop. Is that better? Smack, little drag. I'm feeling better about it. I like smack and pat. This one's going to be really fun too. Because right now I'm just using this stuff up, get some little extra texture going on here. Is it buffering? Nope, my phone's not buffering. Thanks, May. Smack and pat. Well, yeah. Much better, Professor, getting a mixed background by spraying the colors on a craft mat. The dragon. You think I got it? Now you got it. Yeah, wait, I'll forget it in 10 minutes, so Eileen will still have something to complain at me about. Now I have to decide, do I want to add magicals to this one? Yeah, see, I'm not having buffering, so I hope you guys aren't. Oh, I'm back. Trying to decide what I want to do with this one. I like the blue and the green, and I can't remember now what green I was using because I didn't spray any green. Where'd that green come from? Oh, it must have been the leftover Marabou yellow with the Mermaid Lagoon, because that made a really pretty green color. Really pretty. All right, I'm trying to decide. Thinking. All right, I think I know what I'm going to do. We're going to do some Smack and Dragon again, but we're going to use the Distress pads because I want some distress on it. I've just got to decide what color. I don't want the Faded Jeans, too dark green. Let's do the Lucky Clover because it's a pretty green too, but darker. The Ice Spruce is really pretty too. Oh, they're all so pretty. I know what one. There's one. Okay. All right, and I guess I should tell you, I smushed the Lucky Clover Distress Oxide pad first, and then I sprayed it with a little bit of Mermaid Lagoon, both oxides. Now I'm going to spray it with water because I am a glutton for punishment, and I'm going to do Smack and Drag a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Smack and Drag a little bit because I'm just trying to fill in the edges, right? I'm liking that one. You guys, the color is so hard to see. All right, that's a little better. You guys can see the color on that one. Now, I want to add some really dark to this, but I want to use this junk up first. This blue one is pretty. Yeah, I'm liking the colors a lot. I really like the colors on this one. All right, since I'm not a fan of this one now, I don't know what part of it I ended up not liking. Actually, in the camera, in real life, you can't see that yellow that you see in the camera. That's really odd. We'll go ahead and just turn this one more blue because we can. That might have to be our really ugly tag of the day. All right, and I'll use some of, I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap paper to sop that up. Dang, we've had a lot of trolls today. Honestly, what the heck? Sicko people. Y'all need to just go get a life. That's what you need to do. Go find. If you want to learn a fun hobby, stay here with us. If you want to just be a jerk, go learn your own hobby, right? Worldwide Troll Day. It must be. It must be. International Troll Day. It's something. That's for darn sure. Okay, this one I really like so far. It doesn't, there's not much oxide going on. And I don't know if adding water now is going to help or not, but I am going to add some little bit of magicals. I want some either dark blue or dark green magicals on this. Okay, when you add water, it does. It's almost like a watercolor hard edge, which is cool. I don't want that black again, that's for darn sure. Where's focus, you freak? Now, if this works right, Yeah, that's pretty. I didn't get any up here at the top though. Bummer, dude. And are you guys, I can't tell. Let me look on my phone. Maybe I'll be able to tell. It's hard to tell on my computer screen whether or not you guys are seeing the oxide that I am. I don't think you are. I really don't. I don't think you're seeing at all the oxidation that I'm seeing. And it could be that I'm just too far away. Maybe that's it. I just need to check and see why my phone is not charging. Because I'm down to 5% on my phone. Needs to charge. Come on. You like this one best so far? This blue one? There's a couple of them that I really, really like. I'm going to pull up a little bit so you can. Yeah, this one's really, really pretty. Yeah, it is plugged in. That's what's weird. I don't know. It's not in its regular charger is the deal. So I don't know. Yeah, this plug is always on. Oh, well. It's pretty, 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 pretty. You want to do a blue and yellow one? Okay. We'll do blue and yellow. I might have to switch my, well, actually, Kathy, see, that's what's really weird is I use this charger for my Kindle all the time, and it works perfectly. Because this Kindle down here won't hold a charge, but I can't complain about it because I've probably had it 10 years. And so I can't really complain about that because I've gotten more than my money's worth. And so when I looked into getting a new battery for it, it was like $20 more to get a brand new Kindle. And I thought, well, that's a freaking no-brainer. I'm just getting my charger, you guys. One that I know goes with my phone. Could be that the volts or something about it is just not the same. So let me. Sorry. Only take a second. Electronic charging. The bane of my freaking existence. It's not Robert's going dead. It's mine going dead. There we go. All right. We got a plan. Too much chargers, not enough plugs. I just can't turn the lamp on now. All right, now did you hit that little ding ding? That means it's charging. So we're good now. Okay, it looks like I'm back now. I got a notice that I lost connection, so I didn't know if I was going to have to go out and come back. But it looks like I'm okay now. So, yeah, should be fine. Fine. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can. Okay, I can't tell, and my phone is just sitting there buffering, so. Come on, dang it. Quit being such a pain in the butt. Okay. Can't tell. It looks like everything's fine. I just can't tell. The problem is I can't get chat on this now. I don't know why. Live chat. There we go. All right. All right. Cool. Looks like everything's fine again. Let's go on and do the yellow and blue for CB. Sorry for that. That was just a pain in the neck because my computer's saying lost connection. You want to be a Canadian troll? Careful because there's steel-toed boots. Yellow. The only real good yellow I've got is this Marabou spray. And then the distress sprays I've got, let's do the dark one, faded. Well, the faded jeans actually comes out more gray. And the Mermaid Lagoon, just thinking. Unless I do the amber, but that's more, yeah, no, I'm going to use the bright yellow. And the Mermaid Lagoon. Gosh, I lost all the yellow, every bit of it. But it made a really, really pretty green. Really pretty green. I don't know why I can't get color right there. There we go. Now we got some yellow back. I'm going to set that aside for just a second. Hang on. I'm going to fill up the mini mister. Hi, Scooby. I just saw on the computer that you had come in. All right. We got water in the mini mister now. This is pretty. Not sure what I want to do with it. If I want to add magicals. And I want to try this on watercolor paper as well. I just want to see what the difference is. All right, here we go. Smack, drag. Is that looking good, Eileen, this smack and dragging that I'm doing? I only do that so I'm not wasting the product, because I can definitely do something with the tags, no matter what. See, I don't know either, Eileen. I don't know why they go circles. I really don't. Yeah, I don't know. That was the gold one that hadn't been shaken. You've got me. And I wonder if it's I'm spraying from a far away, you know. That I don't know either. Well, if I'm going to add color, I might as well add a color that's going to be complementary, not. That's going to turn to garbage too. You never get the circles? Well, because you're special. All right. We're going to do smack and dragon with the big sheet of paper. Smack, drag. That's stupid. Oh my God, this is just stupid. Just do smack and clean up the damn mess and be done with it. There we go. That was a good plan. Okay, I'm going to do magicals on this one because it needs something more funner on it. We're going to use the dark blue. It is a mess. All right, but the blue on this is going to be really pretty. Oh, if you don't use too much. Because remember, I can always go back and add white splats. Yeah, that probably saved this tag. Okay. Here in a minute, I'm going to have to start decorating on top of the tags, right? Are you guys getting sick of watching this? Okay, here's CB's yellow and blue one. What do you want me to do with this, CB? You want me to add some magicals? What do you want me to do? I was away from me playing with some mirror, but I'm just kidding. My stream is bad and she's not good. Okay, and I assume you're streaming at your regular time. You think it's because I use a ruler to spray? Anything you want. Magicals are good. Let's use the like the Caribbean, or actually that darker green. Yeah, like this green, the Buku Mint. Let's try that. It should show up really pretty on this. We hope. This paper is just sucking up the water like crazy. Yeah, that color really showed up pretty on this. Really, really pretty. Where that white powder is, that is really hard to get it to dissolve. But that's okay. Yeah, it looks really cool. Really, really cool. Ooh, Jean's going to watercolor marbles. Ooh, I'm going to run up and take a shower so I can paint along with you. Yeah, I like this. We'll add more to it in the next stage because I got to get out more stuff. My house isn't near the mess that Eileen would like it to be right yet because I've only got every surface covered now. All right, I want to do one on watercolor paper. I just want to see. And I just cut up some really inexpensive Canson watercolor paper. But I wanted to see the oxides on it. Now, one of the, problems with watercolor paper is it does absorb the water like really quickly. So, let's see. Let's do pink again because Eileen hasn't been annoyed in a while, and I'm pretty sure it's time to aggravate her. See, Eileen, I'm not sure why I get the circles either, but Jen was getting them the other night, remember? And I want orange with the, I like orange and pink together. Come on, spray, spray, spray. Okay, this is still wet. So I'm going to, while it's still wet, I mean, the watercolor, it's sitting right on top of that watercolor paper, which is a little surprising. Let's see what it does. This has the potential to be very cool. Very, very. Because I don't want to move it. I don't want to do anything. I thought it would absorb into that paper immediately, but it's not. It's sitting on top, which is contrary to what I thought would happen. That's crazy, isn't it? But see how that has separated out in there? That is uber cool. All right, I want to gather up some of this stuff on the edges. So let me get out my pretty cleanup paper here. Oh, next time I will spray the back of the paper and then it won't get that curl. This is really different. Timmy wipes after, Janet, Dot says Timmy wipes after every spray. Okay. Well, they were doing that when they were brand new. But I have the little baby wipe to do it. But even the Marabous are doing it, and I'm pretty good about wiping them because I know that they're a little pain. This is really pretty. Another thing is on the watercolor paper, I think the colors have stayed a lot more vibrant. Maybe my imagination, but it seems to me, right? Try and unscrew the nozzle. What? Unscrew the nozzle, lift it out, and put it back and see if that helps. That's Eileen. Yeah, Jens were doing the same thing the other night. I do remember that. All right, here's how I'm going to combat the curl. I want to work on this some more. But I don't like the curl in the paper, so I'm going to get the back of the paper wet. Getting the back of the paper wet should usually combat the curl. And it doesn't appear as though it's getting the oxide, but maybe I'm just crazy. All right, do I want to put magicals on this? This one is so far my absolute favorite. It's really pretty. Bye, Nanamo. Have a good afternoon. Bye, May. Thinking if I want to add something to this, like a bright pink. I don't want that one. Do I have a dark orange? Dark orange. Here we go. Dark. This isn't really dark, but let's try it anyway. And the paper is still wet, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, that's weird. Can you see how the paper has started like repelling some of the ink or whatever pigment? It's got some white speckles on it now. That I don't get. I don't know if I've ever done magicals on watercolor paper. It seems like I have, but I don't remember. What color do I want with this? This one looks all fiery. Let's add black. That's blue. Where's the black? We're going to add black to this. It's either black or gold. Those are our only choices. That's the oxidizing. Is that what it's doing? We're going to add a little bit of black. Not a lot. Did you see that, CB? Just a little bit. Not very much. That's the oxidizing. Okay. Well, yeah, that's really strange. I like it. I love it a lot, actually. I'm going to spray this one more time, and then we're going to dry it. This one I know I'm going to stamp on. Okay, let's see if I unplugged my heat gun. This one looks like Halloween. in mind it's probably going to dry lighter than it looks on here. I don't like the black though. But who knows? We might be able to resurrect it. Yeah, this is drying a lot lighter. Okay, we'll let it sit aside. Who knows? Sometimes when I think, oh, I hate that, then it turns out that at the end of the day, it turns out to be one of my favorites. But I'm not a fan of red for sure. That'll help. See what you guys are saying. Where's Joycey? You made moose poop. Yeah, I did something. I'm not sure what I'd call it, but now you can see the oxidation on here. Actually, it's more pronounced on here than it was on the regular cardstock. Crazy, crazy, right? All right, let's do another one. Only let's try and make it pretty. I used the Marabou sprays this time. What color Marabou do we want? Let's do green. I love green and blue. We're going to use this lime green. Rosada, I guess it's called. I love the green. This green is probably one of my favorites. All right, and I forgot again, so I'm going to quickly spray the back of this so the tag will lay flat. We'll do that to give it some texture. All right. This is just the nozzle out of one of the, we'll do nothing but green on this one. Now we got to put some oxides on it. The only oxides I have are the pads. So let's see what color I've got. Peel paint won't look good. I have cracked pistachio and lucky clover. That lime colored green is almost disappearing. I just didn't want to put my pad down in water. So all right. Okay, and I don't want it to just color the whole thing, so I'm going to pick up some of it. So it only goes in places, right? This is not Smack and Dragon. Do not confuse this with Smack and Dragon. I hope it dries like this. I'll make it dry like this because I'm liking this right now. Can't tell if I'm going to get any oxidation though. Smack and pat it. There you go, CB. All right. Maybe we should add some little magicals, some green, the dark green. Do I have it? Which one would I rather? The buku. And then I'll pull all these, the ones that are dry, over and let you take a look at them. Eileen, this should be your new favorite because it's green, green, green. Call this the burger tag. That's cool looking. Okay, I'm not going to change this. I'm just going to leave it alone. Just let it do this. If it would just stay like that. And I'm even afraid to blow it right now or dry it because I'm afraid I'll start moving stuff and I don't want it to move. So time out. I'll check with chat. Drinking my coffee, drinking my coffee. All right, I'll pull all the ones we've done over here. I'll just scoot this one aside and let it dry. Hopefully it'll dry just like it is because that's the best one so far. All right, let me pull all the ones over and let you see. Hopefully they're as fun dry as they were wet. They do change as they dry. There's nothing you can do about that. They need to be ironed. They're all wrinkly. Ooh, that one's pretty. Yeah, some of them came out really awesomely cool. Some of them aren't quite dry yet, so they may change further as we go. There's the green one with the blue. This one definitely needs help. Here's that pink one with the black. It ended up turning out not so horrible. This is on watercolor paper. I think I like them on watercolor paper best. And this one you can really see the oxide. Really, really. Can you see it? Maybe not so much that way, but when you turn it, you can really see the oxide. So that's cool. This one, it's hard to see the oxide. Here's the brown one. I can see the oxide on it. This one's going to be cool when I stamp and when I add more to it. I think a lot of them will. This one's just weird, but it might be okay. Who knows? You never know. That one was that one. That was Smack and Dragon Challenge tags. This one's pretty. It's really plain, but it's got speckles color on it. So this one is candidate for add more to it. I'll set that over there. That one's pretty, pretty, pretty. This one is way cool. I like this one a lot. I love when the magicals get like fireworks. That's my favorite thing. This is the one with the corners of the tags. You can definitely see the oxide on it. You know what? I'm going to try real quick with this one just because I can. I'm going to try to add some more drops of water and see if I get more oxidation. That I don't know if you get more oxidation after it's kind of dry. So let's give it a go and see, because I really don't know. So we'll set that aside for a minute and watch and see what it does. Here's another green and yellow one. I like it. It's pretty. This one you can definitely see the oxidation. This one needs more layers, but yeah, this one you can definitely see it. It's pretty cool. I like this one. I love that brown magical. So pretty. They need to be ironed though. That one, I don't know. I was hoping the green would help it, but I'm not sure because it looks like a freaking mess. Is Dee Dee leaving? See you, Dee Dee. So some of them I'm not real crazy about, but we still have time to save them, maybe. This is the one that I put the shimmer on. It's kind of cool looking. I'm still curious whether or not that shimmer is going to stay forever or if it's going to wipe off. Let's just give it a go. Nope, the shimmer is going to wipe off. So this one is going to have to be sealed somehow. Because I thought the Marabou spray would seat that, but it did not. So, yeah, this one, I like the tag itself, but that shimmer is going to create its own set of issues. This one I really like. Really like it. With the Grab It Guy Gold just a little bit. And then this one. And it's hard to say if I have a favorite. I don't. So far, the green one over here is my favorite. But this one's pretty. It's got, it looks like it's got a lot of layers. So, yeah. The yellow and the blue one is your fave. The yellow and blue, which is the one that we did for you. This one. I don't know. Let's add some stuff to them and see. Because like even on the ones, like this one's really dark. So anything I put on top of it almost has to try and do something to bring it lighter, which that means white acrylic paint or, and where do those red splots come from? Where the heck did that come from? It had to be out of the Black Magicals or the dark blue is all I can think. Because I never had red out. I promise you that. This one is really pretty. I like this one. Believe it or not. This one is, it's got more character or something. It's very cool. Yeah, they look fun, right? So let's, just trying to think what I want to get out. Do I want to do sprays through stencils? Do some stamping. Let's get the stamps out first. I'm going to get my background stamps out. I've got some that right here that are really cool looking. Background. Yeah, this should be plenty, plenty, plenty. And I might just use the Oxide inks on them rather. Well, I could do permanent too. I don't know. You guys want to see my background stamps that we have choices of? We'll let those go ahead and dry a little bit more. I'll pull out and we'll look at what background stamps. These are just small ones that I have. I mean, I have big ones too, but I'm just going to use these because it's on a tag and it's a small format. So I want small stamps, right? This is a cool background stamp. And I probably won't even get out a block. I'll just use it however. Got a music one. Got a Harlequin one. This one is always way cool. I love this background stamp. Then this one too, the Crackle one. It's awesome too. We'll get it out. They're two. Well, let's use one of them. What the heck? Let's use the Royal Windsor one. And then text and old-timey advertisements. Not crazy about those. I have a text one. Yeah, I'll just leave that one on top. If I need some more, I'll grab it. Use the Oxide ink pads with the stamps. Yeah, I think so too, Eileen. Some of them I might use the black though. So I've got all the Oxide inks. Maybe it's time to put the Marabou sprays away. Oh, why? Why would I clean up a mess? I'll just bring them all over. Decide what colors to use. All right, I'm just going to grab one from the top. We'll just work on this one first. Set these over to dry. This one didn't dry like I hoped it would, but it still is really, really pretty. But yeah, it absorbed too much of the magicals and spread them out. All right, so where is the... Oh, I'm going to say, I think I want to use that darker green on that tag. Let's see how it works. See, I kind of think, well, I don't know. Let's just try it and see. This one's not too obnoxious, so let's just give it a go and see. Oh, that's... I might have you guys up too far. Sorry. It mixes in with the green that's there. Can you see that? This needs some black, though, too. I'm going to add black to it. I know. Why do you wash everything? I don't know. I just do. It's an illness. Yeah, that's cool looking. Where did my... Okay, there it is. And here's the black. I'm going to add black text to this, too. Joycey is a lazy old besom. Why is Joycey a lazy old besom? Joycey normally is not. If she's hurt and bad, she needs to take it easy. And I'm buffering on my phone. For this one to come out perfectly, I should have... Oh, that's fine. I'm going to say I should have used the block, but yeah, this came out just fine without the block. That's going to be cool. But now I won't be able to use that tag for what my original intent was, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I think that's the first time I've ever used that stamp, and I like it. I like it a lot. So that's fun. I'll add more to that in a minute. Okay, the ones that I've already worked on, I need to probably set somewhere else. This one, I'm not sure that there's any hope for, but let's... Hi, Vaughn. I'm just playing. I don't have a whole lot of time left. Trying to get it to lay flat is what I'm doing. Yeah, I just used Vintage Photo. I'm going to do the fired brick on this one with this little stamp. I haven't used these Distress Oxide ink pads near enough. I'm glad I have them, but yeah, I haven't used them near enough. Whatever. I think I'm just not going to like that one until forever. But whatever. Was it a Kaisercraft Aussie stamp? No, these were... I didn't buy it in Australia. Now, whether or not it's a Kaisercraft, I don't know. You like this one, CB? These I bought from Joann's. They were having a sale one time, and I got it for like $1. They had all these background ones for like no money. And they might be Kaisercraft, Carrie-Ann, now that you say that. This one will be better, I think, when black gets added. But yeah, like this crackly one, like this stamp, I love. And they may have been Kaisercraft, but I didn't get them in Australia. This one definitely needs black. I love this one. I didn't think I would, but I do. Which one? Let's do this stamp on it, but I'm going to use black, which will make it not usable for what I intended either, but I don't care. Don't care, don't care. And I'm not going to stamp this in its entirety, so, but I'll ink it all up like I'm going to. And I rarely put these kind of stamps on a block. I just stamp them however. Whatever part of the stamp works is great. Whatever part doesn't, I don't care. I'm liking this one better. Yeah, baby. Cool. This one might work for my intended purpose. I will find out. Because I'm not going to finish them today. You guys will have to wait to see the result. Because some of them are going out in the mail. And I was going to try and do some with some real soft backgrounds, which I don't know that I ever accomplished that little feat, but that's okay. I have all this stuff. I can make more. Okay. Yeah, this one I like. I like that one a lot. Let's move on down the road. Let's use this one's kind of plain. So I'm going to, I don't know if I want to use the coffee circle on it or I think I'll use the honeycomb with what color Distress Oxide? Walnut stain, walnut stain. Let's try the walnut stain. Yeah, we'll try walnut stain. You like the crackle stamp? They probably still have it for really little money. Oh, you want the coffee circle on it? All right, we can try that one. I know I got it at Joann's. I know I got all these background ones at Joann's, and they were really, really cheap. Now this one, I kind of do want it to be a more perfect stamp. And this one actually is going to work for my intended purpose. So where is my block? There's one. This will work. Yeah, so this one I am going to use the block on. So I get a more perfect stamp. Just around the edges. All right, I got three. Three's probably enough. Because if I do any more, then I have to add 2, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. That's good. That one is going to work for my intended purpose. So I think. Which you should out now. Whatever I'm going to do is going to be here in the center. So that one's good. You like that one? Hi, Safia. Now this one's really pretty. I do like this one. I'm just not sure what I want to do with it or if I want to do anything. Because I want to use the cracked pistachio for sure. Maybe that crackle again. Didn't I have another one? It's all matchy-matchy. cool looking. I really like this one. Can you guys see it? Is after I get the stamping on it. So that's one thing I do like about this is if you've got the sprays, you've got the pads that you can stamp on same color later, which is, I like that. So maybe Tim Holtz isn't as big a dope as I was giving him credit for. You need all the products in the whole line, you know, whatever. Yeah, this is one of my faves right here. And maybe when I go, you know, I'll ink the edges when I get done with this whole project. I probably will ink the edges in this one in the gold because the gold is really, really pretty. Either that or a quinacridone watercolor because it's so pretty. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm liking these a lot better now that we're getting stuff on them. This one's pretty. It's going to work perfect for what I wanted. It definitely needs walnut stain. Definitely, definitely. And almost, it looks splattered, actually. So what do I want to do on this one? I'm going to go look in the room and see if I've got, I have a background stamp that I think is in the other room. I hope I'm not forgetting it. Okay, I thought I remembered them, and I don't believe I've ever used these yet, so I'm going to get to use something I've never used before. I bought it at Tuesday morning. I had looked at this a ton of times, never bought it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and use it. And you got a cool little stencil with it. So, yay me. And I'm sure you guys have all done that. Also, vintage photo. Yeah, I can use vintage photo on this. Come on. Having a hard time getting in the Ranger packaging twice today. So I was thinking I either want the alphabets or the numbers. Maybe the numbers. But the polka dots are fun too. They're all fun. But I'm going to use the numbers and not, yeah, the bonus stencil. Yeah. For a while there, Ranger was doing that, and one other company was putting the bonus stencil on the back. Dang, these are hard to get off. They're plastic. Yeah, we'll use vintage photo on this. Vintage photo or walnut stain, either one would work on this. Vintage photo, I think, will be a little bit lighter, so we'll give that a go. All right, keep your fingers crossed. Yep. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera with my head. It's all pretty close in here. Yeah, that's pretty now. Hope it's not a distraction, but we'll find out, won't we? Are you heading out?
Yeah. You thinking down?
Yes. Would you go? Well, you're going to go to Walmart to get your medicine anyway.
Yeah.
Would you pick me up some creamer, please?
Sure will.
And you might just go ahead and get milk.
All right.
Save us a trip in the next day or two. And then if you want to bring me presents, you could always bring me presents. I don't know what presents, but just kidding. You do what you want. All right, this one definitely needs help. I like it, but see, this is what I was really thinking of for a project. So I think I'm going to use a small one. I like this one because it's got lines and numbers. We're going to use the faded jeans on this one. Do you guys keep your pads upside down? I think I've asked before, but I don't remember what I learned. Oh, that would be good too. Either that or faded jeans, either one. CB said hi and bye, Robert.
What?
CB said hi and bye, Robert. Upside down. What's upside down? I think I'm going to use the faded jeans. No, I'm bad. You keep them on their sides. Okay. It's not necessary to keep them upside down. The pads are made evenly disperse the ink. According to Jim, you don't need to. Okay. You asked. I said upside down. I got that finally, Joycey. You taught me to store stamps upside down. Yeah, see, I used to always hear that, you know, store your stamps upside down. So I always did. But I had heard that these were maybe not necessary, or we've all been out of our minds for all these times. You didn't really need to do that. So yeah, too much stamping going on this one. That's okay. Because at the end, when I'm done, hopefully that's just going to be one more layer of texture and you're not even going to notice it. You had them all stored upright? I've always heard store them upside down so that the ink, you know, gravity is going to pull the ink down regardless. So by storing them this way, you always kept the juiciest part on the top. I don't know if that's absolute nonsense. I don't know. But just thought I'd ask you guys. This one I like a lot too. Whatever. If I'm going to stamp in the... Oh, I know what I'm going to do because it kind of just matches the theme. What'd Fiona say? What happened with Fiona? Oh, I have to go back and find out later. I don't have time to go back and find out now. All right, having to pull this one off the plastic. My word. All right, I think this one. Nah, I don't care if it's perfect or not.
Okay, sweetie, I think I'm off.
All right, hon. Don't forget your medicine, okay?
I said, no, I won't.
All right.
I've got it on my list. I'll do it
Okay.
when I'm at Walmart.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, sweetie.
See you in a bit. Think of something wrong.
I'll do it. Oh, another granddaughter due Friday. OMG. Oh, Fiona, that is awesome. I think I'm done with grandchildren now. It's probably be great grandchildren. All right, now I'm going to add this one. You really were in a hurry. Oh, I got presents. If markers, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Was there any other fun stuff out there?
That's it. It's just down here on the door.
Coolio. Thank you. Okay, if markers are blended, then yes, on the side. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this one too. Okay, I didn't goof that up. Yeah, this one's kind of fun. Kind of fun. All right. I'm going to put more up here. Cool. Yep. I like that. I'm liking these stamps too. And I'm excited that I'm using them because I have never used them. So that's a total cool bonus. And you'll be able to hear Robert's four-wheeler right outside the window. It should only be annoying for a minute. Yeah, I like that. It's cool. Very cool looking. Like it. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. This one needs help. Yeah, a lot of these need some serious bad boy help going on. Kind of wondering on this one if I shouldn't just, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's so bad. I know I need a new baby wipe. Hey, do I want to open my present? It looks like a book. All right, we're opening the present. It's a present to myself. It's one of my books. I don't know which one though. Golly, hard to get into. We don't even have a pull tab thing. All right, bear with me. There we go. Dang. Oh no. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I should have known that's what this was because I got the message the other day. Okay, sometime back November or December. I don't know. It's been a long time. Y'all were getting watercolor workshop book, right? So this is what came. It already has a home, I think. But I had ordered this because I really wanted it. And then I got a message from Amazon that they couldn't fulfill my order. So I was just bummed out. And so then one day when I was at Barnes & Noble, they had it sitting on the shelf. And so I went ahead and just bought it while I was at Barnes & Noble. I do have it, Eileen. So this is a second copy, but I have a home for it. I think unless she has it already, which I've got to check with her, but if she doesn't have it, it's going to go to my cuckoo. So it's an awesome book. I did a flip before of it. It's really just basic watercolor techniques. So yeah, but I'm going to send it to Cooey. I did this one on stream, in fact. This one right here. I didn't finish it, but I did start it. And then I did some of these washes on stream. And I did some of those after I got off stream too. So not fun at all, because I already have it. Now, if I didn't already have it, oh, I would be so excited. I was hoping one of those other watercolor books would come fast. I should have known better. You'd cut it up. Now, if Koo doesn't already have it, I'm going to give it to Cuckoo. She's always sending me cool stuff. So sometimes it's nice to return the favor, So it wasn't as much fun as I hoped it was going to be. All right, this one is still pretty darn wet. I don't dare start doing anything on it. And that one, this one's dry. This one's still pretty wet too. I can stamp on it when it's wet. It doesn't matter. This one got a little dark, actually. How does it look on the camera, though? Looks kind of dark. I don't know. Wonder, well, no, because that's not going to help anything. I'm thinking out loud. Just thinking. I'm just thinking what I could do to lighten it up to make it useful. But I think I know. Never mind. Got a plan. Got a plan. I do have some white pigment ink that I could stamp with. Just looking. Let's try the ice spruce on it. It comes out pretty light colored. I'm going to do splotch without doing splotch, Jean. It's pretty on camera. It's just a little dark for my pen, is all, CB. It's not horrible. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to do splotch without splotting. And I like this ice spruce. It's kind of a gray with a green tint. So we'll do it here, up here in this big blob of green and see what it does. Yep, can't see it. That's what I was afraid of. Need a baby wipe. And I'm wondering if adding more water and blotting it might change it. And I guess I don't really care if I trash it out, right? Because this was a big old fat experiment anyway. Let's try it. I'm just curious, after it's already dry, if I add some water drops, if the oxide will go ahead and oxidize again. We're going to find out. And I don't know. I don't know if it will at all. Right there will be my test. I know the pink was oxide. I'm almost sure that blue was as well. But I don't know. So we'll set it aside and see. This one doesn't have much oxide on it because I don't remember. I think what I'm going to do on this one, because it's got a real light background, which I like, but the dark purple definitely jacked with that. But this is pretty. I sent Jean some splotting stamps so she could splot without splotting. It would lighten if I blot it. Okay, Kathy's telling me that if I go ahead and blot this. Yeah, I don't see that happening. But now I've forgotten if that was Marabou spray or... Now the pink I know is oxide because I can see it oxidize. So I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to let it sit aside and dry and see. Okay, this one I was going to go ahead and use the purple wherever I have it. Wilted Violet. And I'm going to stamp directly on the stamp pad on this like I did on those others, because I kind of like the way it ended up looking. I didn't want it real dark, so that'll be good. Now that was oxide, so if I added water at this point, it would oxidize, I think, a little bit. Let's just add some and see. And Eileen says, add the water before it dries. Can't tell. Can't tell. Okay, there it moved a little bit. I do like that where the water pushed the ink aside. That's kind of cool looking. Okay, and that's not dark enough. I'm trying to think if I have another dark purple. You're going to stream at 8:30 tomorrow morning, Kathy? Yay. None of the Distress ink sprays are permanent. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. But I think on this one, if I remember back, that dark color that I used, I think that was a Marabou spray, is what, if that's what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure it was a Marabou spray. I just don't think I have a dark purple unless, let's see if I have a permanent one. I don't think I do. I can't think of one that I have. So I'm just SOL. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have these little magic. I might have one in this. The little memento ink pads. I think I have a purple in it. I do. Okay. Oh my God, I have everything I own out. Before I'm done here, I'll have everything I own out for sure. All right, let's see what other stamps I got out. That one's not good for that. All right, this one, let's try a stencil real quick. I bought these stencils at Tuesday morning. For a while there, I got some really cool stuff on Tuesday morning. This is probably one of my favorites. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do a stencil real quick. Pull it all out. I knew you'd say that, Eileen. Sorry, Janet, have to go. Please put a photo on Twitter, or can I see finished file? Yeah, I'll put something on Twitter, or show it next time I stream. I'm more inclined to show it usually next time I stream. Just the nature, my nature. Because when I'm done here, usually I'm pretty much done. I'm on to something else. All right. Because I don't have enough out already, and I don't want Eileen sad, I'll get out my little finger daubers. Hey, Happy Diane, how are you? Haven't seen you in forever. Hope everything's going well. And this is not the red purple that is on the tag, so it's going to be a darker purple. That looks almost black, but it's not. It's purple. That's okay. As long as the center of the tag is blank, it should work. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. There we go. And it does look black, but it's really not. Up close, you can kind of tell that it's a dark purple. Crafting for people with OCD. You have a maroon archival? No. I might have one of the small mementos, but no. I don't have the big one. I don't have many colors in that anymore. I've pretty much gotten rid of all of them. I just was tired of fighting them. And yeah, I like it. And then when I ink the edges, and I could on this one, I guess while I've got the little finger dauber out and the ink pad, I'll go ahead and ink the edges just to get a feel. I don't know which it was, the purple one, but I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? And this one's not completely dry yet, so, but this is how I'll end up finishing a lot of them. And that's why I've kind of kept the designs to the side so I can add to the center. And what I'll do, you know, to finish them is go ahead and do my design in the center like I'm thinking about. And then if I feel like it needs more, I might do some splats. I might add some stenciling like I've done on this one. Because I wasn't sure going in what I would do. And on these that I made myself, I will go ahead and add a reinforcer to that center hole. I'll just make them myself with my circle cutter and a hole punch. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, I like that one. Now that I've got more elements on it, it's looking a lot more fun. A lot more fun. So there will be more of that to come because I'm liking it. Do you still have the small archival ink pads from Xander's store? Yes, I do. I do. I haven't hardly used them yet, but I do have them. You have to remember, I bought this stuff and then I started watercoloring. And then all my stuff, yeah, I just forgot about because I have to watercolor all the time. Do you do anything with the back of the tags? Well, like on this one, okay, it's pretty trashed out. And if I send this out to somebody, I will either paint the back with black acrylic or something. Yes, I will go ahead and try and fix this up. Or I'll adhere this entire tag to a piece of black cardstock to give it a little bit more substance, because right now it's pretty flimsy. So if I feel like it needs, you know, just something to give it a little bit more substance, I might add it to black and then just cut it out, use an X-Acto just to cut it out, punch the hole, and probably sign it on the back. So yeah. Now on the watercolor ones where the paper itself is already pretty substantial, you know, like this one, this is a pretty substantial piece of paper. I don't feel like I need to do anything more to it. I might just go ahead and paint the back. This green one's going to be really pretty. All right, let's do a couple more. Yeah, this didn't oxide anymore. It did not. So the only thing I could do, I think, at this point is maybe spray it with a light color. All right, let's try that. What the hell? Because we got nothing to lose, right? All right. I'm going to spray pretty close. Okay. Spray it with the oxides in oxide color. And now when I add water to it, it should oxidize. I should get some more texture off of this. So let's see. I did on the table, that's for darn sure. Do I have another tag that I could just sop this up with? Let's add it to this one. You know, Joycey, now that you talk about it, there might be one. Let me pull it out. It's more of a rust color, I think. But yeah, let me pull it out and see. What was I going to use it for? I think I've used up the... Oh, plum. You're right. Yeah, this was the one I was thinking of, was the sepia. But yeah, that plum is kind of a maroony color. Maybe a little bit darker than the fired brick. You're right, Joycey. Oh, you thought on the purple tag? Yeah, I'm glad I went dark on this one on the edges because the tag itself was real light. So I'm glad I did that. But on, for example, this one, I'm not sure that I'll do the vintage photo or whichever brown I used on this. I could go ahead and edge this one with the maroon. This one's red again. This one, it did not oxidize anymore after I put the water on it. So it's just going to be whatever it is. It's not very pretty. These two are definitely not very pretty. I'll be the first to admit. But you can't have a whole bunch of successes, you know? Like sometimes when you're experimenting, you just got to go with what you get. This one, I want to add something darker. It's kind of light to begin with, but I do like the way it's oxidized a lot. So what do I want to add to this? Maybe the Cali again, because I love this stamp. Love, love, love it. In the purple, I think. Or darker. Yeah, let's go with the Lucky Clover. Yeah, that stands out really good. Not annoyingly, it just stands out good. Cool. Like that. Can you guys see that? I love that crackly because when it's dry, it will just fade off into the background. It's very cool looking. Very cool. Like that. This is such a useful stamp. This crackle one. It's been great. I'll probably edge this one with a darker color too. Don't know. This one definitely is getting navy. Undoubtedly, it is getting navy no matter what. But I don't want something in your face either. So it's got to be something small. Well, you know what? This one, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do the honeycomb. I do love the honeycomb stamp. I really do. What did I just drop? There it is. Right, check stamp. Let's do the honeycomb in a permanent navy blue. Because I don't have enough stuff out here yet. Hi, Suze. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Yep. Like that. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. What's Diane need to be using? This is, I don't know. That might be one of my very favorites. I really like that one. It just came out so cool looking. Hopefully my lettering will be awesome. Let's go ahead and do the edge of this one too, just because I'm eager to see what it's going to look like. Let me see what color this one is. That's the purple one. That's green. Some of these finger daubers are hard to tell. All right, this one will work. I think I answered you, Suze. Check your email. I'm pretty sure I answered you the other day. I'm bad at email. I'll be the first to admit, but I'm pretty sure that I did answer you. I'm really bad at email. Sometimes I go on there and it's just like, holy crap, I've got practically 100 unread messages from a week ago. It's just stupid. I don't know why I can't think, check your email. Because I only do it once a month when I check my bills. Because I do all my online. So the only reason I even keep email is for my bills. And I don't even use it for the Michaels coupons and all that junk. I don't even use it for that. Because I can get all that crap on my phone. Yeah, this one's going to end up being really nice. It's going to look pretty. You got the sprays, but haven't used them yet. Would much rather watch you create a mess. Oh, you and Eileen. Oh, my God. She's already converted you? Diane, come on. I need some people in my camp over here. Can you see how I'm messing with this, how it's getting a curl, and it's still a little damp, but yeah, it just needs a little bit more substance. But that's pretty. Edges are inked. Yep, like this one a lot. Yellow one's still too wet. This one's still pretty damp. This is, okay, I can't remember now which one. I don't know. I wrote on the back of one of them, but I don't know where it is. So, oh well. Don't know what I want to do on this one. This one looks like pond scum. That's what it looks like, pond scum. It's not horrible, but yeah. Seeing, thinking what I want to do on this one. Do I want to do this one with a stencil? Do I have a pond scum stencil? It's not worthy of a flourish. All right, I've got this one here. Let's just try a square. What the hell? It's already out, right? Spruce and China. Spruce and China. On this one. Broken. Ooh, the China's not going to show up. Okay, Fiona, thank you so much for coming. It's so awesome to see you. Give that Hopi a hug. Tell her we miss her and miss you, and I'm glad you came. I'm not sure I want, that's too big of squares, actually. I can't use that. Let me see what else I have. I do have a book of stencils here that has some smaller stencil patterns rather than the big ones that you would use on a page. These are my Kaisercraft from Oz, Carrie Ann. That one's interesting. All right, we're going to do this one just because it's interesting. And I have more stuff out now. Yay me. We're going to use this animal print one. Joycey wants some moose poop in the pond scum. I know she said something. She said plum and something. What'd she say? Spruce and China. Spruce and China. So here's the broken china. Where's the spruce? Peeled paint. Cracked pistachio. Vintage photo. Violet. Ice spruce. On this tag? Really? You're not going to be able to see it. I don't think. I would have gone with something darker because the background's light. Let's see. I don't have any finger daubers that have the Oxide inks on them. So let me just try this real quick this way. No, that's not going to work. So I'll have to get out a new finger dauber. May not have been the best choice of stencils, actually, but whatever. And these stencils I actually got off of the Wish app because I wanted some that were small designs that I could use in the Beast. So that's how I ended up with these small little stencils like this. And I like them. I like them okay. I haven't used them a lot in the Beast, though, as obnoxious as that is, but I have not. Okay. Can you kind of see that? Oh, I've got the camera way, way, way up, right? Very subtle in the background. I don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Good choice, Joycey. Let me wipe this before I put it away. Oh, wait. Well, I've got this out. Why don't I just go ahead and add some of these little circles with the ice spruce and see what that does. And I'll just use this for both of them. I don't care. Do this on some of the lighter parts because it's gonna go into the background anyway, so it's fine. I do have the makeup brushes, Happy Diane. I do. But you know how old habits kind of die hard? Yeah. Kill me now. YouTube sucks. I'm sorry, Kat. Oh my gosh. Hi. Kill her now. YouTube sucks. All right. That's probably plenty. Don't you think? I'm just rubbing off a little bit of the ink now. Off the dauber, dude. That Oxide ink does actually cover up that navy surprisingly well. I didn't think it would, but it does. Put this in here and then try and remember that that's Oxide and not regular ink. Okay, and on this one, I think I want the dark blue edges again. Just to kind of tie it all together. Let me see. But I'm pretty sure I do. Hi, Faithful. Sorry if I've missed anybody and asking questions and whatnot in chat. Paying attention here. Looks like the troll has slowed down. We had a troll here for a while. Just kept switching accounts according to Jean. I can't imagine how people don't have better things to do in their life, but apparently they don't. So Yeah, this actually now I'm liking this tag a lot. This has come together very, very nice. There's something about ink in the edges that just kind of yanks the whole thing together, you know? One thing, oh, I don't know if you guys follow Eileen on Twitter, but if you don't, you have to go look at the books that she made over the weekend. That cutout book, Eileen, was just so awesome. And actually gave me about 1 million ideas, you know, of things if you cut something out and let something behind it show through, how interesting it makes it. But like on some of these that I don't really care for, just try, let's do it. Let's do it. Because as I say, I could, you know, cut some shapes out of it and mount it to another tag and let something else pop through. And I've only got 10 minutes, so what the heck? We've got this. Let's just go ahead. Where's my big punch? Let's see if, of course, the paper's not completely dry yet, so, oh well. If we ruin it, who cares? I'm not crazy about it to begin with, right? You're going to try and write up info and how that's done. Yeah, I mean, it made me think, you know, like, oh man, you could do a lot of things with that. All right, don't do that to me, damn it. It's not wanting to let loose. Hang on, let me see if I can force it. There we go. I should have known better. That's okay. I think I can clean it up with an X-Acto. And Jean, if you want, go ahead and put a link to your channel in. The shapes are really nice. No circle. No circle? What's wrong with a circle? You want me to cut a different shape? Yeah, see, this paper was just probably too damp. Yeah, no, I know you didn't use circles, but I was just going to do that because it's expedient, and then put it on top of something else, you know, that is, okay, let's say I just put these two together, you know, and I could actually ink this edge. Just to give people an idea, but that cutout book you made was awesome looking. It was just like, oh man, you could do a ton of stuff with that. It's so cool looking. But say you had multiple of these circles that weren't raggedy and trashed out, because I don't have any patience. But see how that just, even that part of the underneath tag looks way cool. And you probably would want to use colors that are more complementary than what I'm showing here. But that is cool. That is way cool. I like that idea a lot. So I might end up using this tag as a cutout one and put something prettier underneath. I love the way the cutouts look too, Eileen. Yeah, and in your book, it was especially, I don't know what the word I want to use, but it was striking, or it was just like, oh, that is so cool. I want to do that. I really want to do that. Okay, there's with green underneath. And maybe this top tag is just too butt ugly to even deal with anyway, but that would be kind of the idea here. Or if I didn't want to sandwich it, I could maybe move it around where I got something more interesting in the circle, you know, where I got that in the circle, where you're actually highlighting something. And then I could just sandwich it and put something on the back. It's watercolor paper sprays and a large tag to bind it. Well, it was way cool looking, I have to say that, but ugly tag with red underneath. There you go. But ugly tag. Is Kathy saying you need to put it on your blog? Somehow that's kind of in the back of my mind what I think is going on, that she's going, put it on your blog, put it on your blog. Okay, you have a goodie coming around 3:18 maybe for magicals, if not for kitchen. Huh. Well, we'll see what's going on there. Thank you, Suze. All right, I don't know what Jean's doing. Kathy's been sniffing paint. I've been sniffing magicals and everything else. Otherwise, she's just going to tweet all the instructions in a 150-word post. What? It's 270 characters now, Kathy. She could get a lot in 250 characters, 270, whatever it is now. Go Kiss the Fat Baby is not even anywhere close to that. So, all right, here's this tags that are left drying over here. These are pretty. This one is really pretty. This one is the watercolor paper, and I like it a lot. So if I was going to do this again for cards or things to give away or whatever, I think I would go ahead and spend a little bit extra and do the watercolor paper. And this was on Canson. I got the pad at Walmart for like $5. So it's not even like you've got a lot of investment. You'll tweet a PDF, geesh. Okay, she says I have 10 minutes because she just sat down with clean water and yummy cappuccino. So, bye, Judy. So anyway, yeah, these are the only ones that I've got left to figure out. And I'm not a fan of this one or this one, so I'm not sure what I'll do with them. Well, I like that one okay. I think I can save this one. These two, just not sure about. It's going to take some serious saving. Serious saving. See that? You can't even do that. It's butt ugly. Maybe this is one that at the end of the day, what you got to do is just throw it away. Or I could, let me see if that's, oh, it's probably the neighbor. Hang on just a second. Let me check. Oh, that was bad. That was a friend of Robert's that had traveled over here unannounced, and I didn't invite him in because I knew I was streaming and that this place is a mess. So, sorry, Warren. Anyway. Okay, so anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I was saying if I was going to do this again, I would do it all on watercolor paper, and I really would. I would do it on watercolor paper. It just feels more substantial. I don't know if the colors are brighter. Maybe they didn't spread as much. I don't know. But I would do it on the watercolor paper. So anyway. All right, my 3 hours are up. Let's give everybody a chance to go visit the potty people before Jean comes on. And I'm going to run up and take a shower, I think. And then I'll run over to Jean's because I want to paint along. So, and I'm going to have, well, I won't be able to paint along. It's going to take me a freaking hour to clean this mess up at least. Oh, hi, Lynn. Thank you. Thanks, Mindy. Bye, Dee. Bye, Magic. Hey, Zoe. I didn't even see you come in. Hi, Dorothy. Bye, CB. Yeah, I like the sprays. I'll play with them some more, Eileen. I'll be thinking up great ideas to use them for. I still need to work in the napkin journal too. So yeah, I'll probably use them in there. So anyway, all right, you guys, I'm out of here. I will be seeing you later. Bye now.